Welcome to We Play Games. I'm Walker, and here we are doing Cape Fear. So this is going to be our second campaign here in After the End. We're actually playing on the same save file as The Dream, which was a mini-campaign focused on King Paul of New England, except this time we're going to be focusing on Duke Joseph the Impaler of Cape Fear. So we're going to move around the map here. For those of you who don't know what you're looking at, this is the Crusader Kings 3 adaptation of the After the End mod, which takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where the old world is cut off. We don't really know what's going on out there, but it's been hundreds of years since the event, and the world has gone back to Crusader Kings 3 technology. And so we are here in the Americas with a really crazy set of religions and cultures and stuff. And this is going to be, I think, one of the more interesting characters that we can pick up after Paul. So the Holy Columbian Confederation, it's sort of this world's analog for the HRE, for the Holy Roman Empire. And like the Holy Roman Empire, sometimes we have bad guys in charge. We have an evil antagonist now, a sadistic, gluttonous, vengeful, irritable 81 dread. This guy's bad news. He was installed as the emperor via a faction demand when they expelled Duke Paxton the Kind of Piedmont Crescent, who then died from malnourishment. His son, Duke Bradford, is one of our neighbors and probably a powerful ally for us moving forward. But Duke Paxton was thrown out of power to install this dude, Julius II, and oh boy, is the Columbian Confederation going to pay for it, because now there's religious problems that are about to emerge in the HCC. That's what we saw when we were playing as Paul. And we have a terrible monarch, and in addition to having a terrible monarch, there is going to be someone maneuvering behind the shadows, trying to blow the HCC up from the inside, because Duke Joseph has decided that this is the time for him as the leader of the Lumbee tribe to expel the Columbian Confederation. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to actually change up our intrigue location here. So Joseph was visited by a dark passenger, but has elected, instead of giving in to his darker side and becoming a torturer, for now at least, he's going to reset his perks. We're going to go shift into espionage, and we're going to become a master of secrets. And we're going to use secrets and investigating people we think that might be guilty of crimes, and then blackmailing them to support us. We can create a massive alliance network simply through this Fabricate hook scheme. And I'll show you how. All right, so we now can conduct Fabricate hook schemes. So what I'm going to try to do is we'll arrange some marriage alliances and whatnot, and then we're gonna also do some fabricate hooks. And by fabricating hooks on people, we'll start investigating folks we think who might be responsible for things, people who've committed crimes. Like, for instance, Duke Bradford of the Piedmont Crescent. He's only the Duke of the Triangle because his brother just so happened to die under mysterious circumstances. Boy, I wonder what those mysterious circumstances are, Duke Bradford. But we do want to get our stress under control before we die. So we will deal with our political enemies once we've dealt with our political allies. Speaking of political allies, this is going to sound crazy, but we're gonna marry into Duke Bradford's family, so that way we can count on him to be an ally backed up with the threat of blackmail. That's going to be our goal. And then alliance power, the next strongest is actually the daughter of our friend, for our second son. So yeah, that sounds good. And then of course we have our daughter who we can marry off. And I'm also just, okay, yeah, Count Paxton, the son of Duke Ryan who died. Sure, that's fine. We're creating an alliance network that hopefully is going to allow us to survive in a post-Columbian Confederacy world, because that's what we're going to try to build here. Yeah, all right, get ready for it. We're gonna do some politics, and of course, because we have this twice schemed hostile schemes thing, we can investigate multiple characters at once. And so we're just gonna investigate a lot of folks, because the more people that we have hooks on, the better. Yeah, you know what? We'll while we are out here investigating people, we're gonna send our new the wife of our nephew, is gonna go to court, like the Holy Roman Empire court, the Holy Columbian Confederation court, and is going to start investigating secrets. Because if we can find secrets on people, we can blackmail them the old-fashioned way, right? We can just find a secret and then convert it into a strong hook like this. Well, all right, you can try to murder me if you want to, but you do understand who you're dealing with. You know what? Yeah, we'll send our spy master actually to also just wander around investigating in the courts of our fellow vassals while we're out here. Ooh, good. We got it. We found out indeed you did kill your brother, didn't you? Yeah, you sure did. All right. Well, whatever it was that we were investigating for Duke Reardon, he doesn't really care. He just doesn't want us to keep investigating. Attempted murder. All right. Cool. We got a strong hook there too. Now, unfortunately, it's going to be easier for you to find hooks on characters who are, like, naturally sinful. Oh, like you, maybe. Oh my god. All right, so Duke Joseph, he's really having some stressful breakdowns here, and he struck out his own eye, and that saved him from having a complete mental breakdown. But did anybody else kill anyone? That would be really helpful. If we can figure out, oh yeah, this person definitely murdered somebody, then that would be really sweet. Emperor Julius II has declared a war on King Herbert II. So now Julius II is using his military might and trying to take the Duchy of Canebrake. This is the third Columbian War here. Holy cow. Put up your hands if you may have murdered your brother, because that would be really helpful for me to know. Ooh, all right. We've started a series of vicious rumors against Duke Earl of Savannah. None of them are true, and someone should decry them as the obvious lies we are. What better way for that someone to have Earl in their debt? Oh, awesome. We've got another strong loyalty hook. And this one was clever, right? Because he actually wasn't a bad guy, but now he's convinced that we're good friends of his. Sure, yeah, we'll be rivals of President Verlin. This is the leader of the religious group here, the evangelicals. So evangelicalism has survived the apocalypse, but it is like very, very different. Oh, another strong hook, you say? Well, all right, I won't say no to that. Ooh, a witch. A witch. Oh my god. All right, so how many strong hooks do we have now? We have Outer Banks, Suega, Piedmont Crescent, and Savannah. We get like 2 to 3 more of the rulers here under strong hook. I think we can just declare independence faction against the Columbian Confederation and blow them up. So yeah, the evangelical faith has survived here in the South, in the Deep South, but it's transformed a little bit outside of the Holy Columbian Confederacy. Ooh, all right, yeah, we gotta condemn you, bro. What? We learned of an incest secret for this dude. All right, well, that's another blackmail. That's a blackmailing. Good. We are going to become just a force of nature when it comes to intrigue. Yeah, you know, it doesn't matter. I think once we get like 1 or 2 more allies, Countess Viola is Macon is very strong. If we can get Birmingham and Macon, that's enough. That's definitely enough. We could investigate Augusta. That would be pretty cool too. Yeah. All right. You know what? Augusta has a sadistic madman in charge of the city. Whoa, absolutely crazy. All right, sweet. So that's gonna help us with our stress. Ooh, another strong hook. Oh my god. Disputed heritage. Excellent. Yeah, you know what? We didn't come here to not fabricate hooks on everybody. Strong hooks are gonna allow me to force people to join factions. All right, so we can blackmail another character. Good. I love blackmailing characters. We're just gonna have everybody under our thumb. That's so many, 7 strong hooks. There it is. There it is. Everything is lining up so well. All right, so we've got Duchess Mary of the Pine Belt has engaged here, heresy conclavians in the Pine Belt. So she's announced to the world that she and her vassals have converted to the Conclavian Catholic Church in Magnolia. And so they've become disillusioned with the teaching of the evangelical priests. Nobles of the Pine Belt no longer consider the clergy righteous and true, and are distancing themselves from their former religious institutions. They are instead professing themselves conclavians whose doctrines they feel better align with God's will. So we could join them. I think I'm just gonna use this as an opportunity to help blow the HCC apart, because there are going to be some people who are going to convert internally. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to actually go to abduct Emperor Julius II, and then we're going to let this tick down. It's about 13 months right now, and so once this gets low enough, then we'll start our little independence war against him, and we will kidnap him. And then by kidnapping him, we'll gain 100 war score from him, and we'll be able to win the war in relative ease. 9 out of 10. All right, so we're at 9 out of 10 now. So what we're going to do is, with this 9 out of 10, we are going to press demands. And Julius II is going to resist. War it is. And we are going to raise our troops up, and hopefully we will be able to just get this fired. Yeah, there we do. We got it. All right. Enforce demands. Boom. So be it. Julius II. This hasn't completely destroyed him, but I think we can come back for another bite at the apple, because pretty soon Julius II is going to die, and when he does, there's going to be some confusion and madness down here in the HCC. This is going to put the HCC in a tough spot, because they've now lost control over most of North Carolina, as well as core parts of the Deep South down here. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. We'll fight you. I'm not afraid of fighting peasants. It gives us someone to torture, which is, I think, net positive. Sure enough, we defeated the peasants, and now we are... Ooh, now we might need to condemn our brother-in-law. Uh-oh. Yeah, well, or we could just stay silent about it. Let's just stay silent about it. Overwhelmed by stress. Duke Joseph is not done with his war to liberate the Lumbee people here. This was the first step. We're gonna try to join up with our ally. Where is he? Down there? Oh no! Did you already get caught out? Oh my God! There he is, Duke Joseph. He has died, and so now we are on to Duke Joseph II, which means that it's going to be another time for us to move around. That was only 8 years, but we only needed 8 years for Duke Joseph to successfully. This wasn't like a full-on explosion, right? We didn't cause the entirety of the Holy Columbian Confederacy to collapse over the course of Duke Joseph I's reign, and that wasn't kind of really what we were aiming to do. What we were aiming to do was weaken it, a la the HRE when it lost control over northern Italy, right? That's sort of what we did. We've started the effort of breaking the HCC apart. So yeah, that's the last that's the one and only episode of the Cape Fear here on We Play Games. Duke Joseph I was successful in causing some real anarchy here in the HCC, but the HCC can recover from things like that. I think the next one we're going to play is going to be Queen Rasenna of Louisiana. She looks awesome. A voodoo Cajun, 20 diplomacy, temperate, sadistic, humble, adequate bargainer. She looks like she's going to be a lot of fun to play with, and I think she deserves to control more of the Mississippi, especially because the HCC is not going to be in as good a position to resist her. So that'll be the next episode. I'm not sure. We'll just call her like Creole Lady Mama, right? That's what's going on over here. Oh my God, she's gonna completely destroy some of these characters around here. This Jesse of Pine Bluff looks kind of like a house, but if he dies, then I imagine Pine Bluff is going to be a lot weaker. Greg of Little River cute. There's some cute and fun characters around here. I want to explore not just what it's like to play in After the End, but also like what the different character types do, right? So with Paul, we played a lot of military stuff. With Joseph, we played a lot of intrigue and whatnot. And the different characters they can play differently depending on what you want to do. And that's I think my favorite thing about CK3 is just the role playing. So look forward. We're gonna play Queen Rasenna of Louisiana. She's gonna be our next character for sure. Look at this Voodoo Cajun Queen of Louisiana. She's got destiny by the hand. So she's gonna conquer some stuff for sure. But she might do it diplomatically. We'll find out, because she is a very high diplomacy character, and those are also really fun to play. All right, that's Walker. Take care.